Everybody doing? I see I got one person in here. Hopefully I can get a thumbs up. Just waiting to see if anybody else comes in. I wanted to start off by greeting everybody. Happy 4th of July to everybody. I hope everybody's getting to spend some time with their families and friends and enjoying the 4th. Hope it doesn't rain and you get to see your fireworks and everything. Before we get a lot of people in, I'll do a quick personal update. The last that y'all saw me, I had taken a spill and had been to the doctor. Was on medication for my leg. I don't know if it's clear in the thumbnail, but you can see I'm still wearing a knee brace. The sciatic nerve's still bothering me, but it's not the biggest problem. My knee's not healing like it should. I may have to have surgery, so I need prayers for me to heal. I took 4 days off from work, which has really put me in the hole. But I was asked to take 3 to 5. I met in the middle and took 4. It drove me crazy, by the way. Get off my leg. Wore an immobilizer brace that looked like it's made from a couch cushion that they gave me. And now I've got this knee brace that they're telling me it's kind of Velcro-y and got a hinge on the sides. Anyway, I'm going to try to Doordash today, but I have a real hard time standing and walking, so I don't know how that's going to work out. I'm right now on the way to pick up one of the people that I give a ride back and forth to work. I've been able to do that pretty decently. Just waiting on a few people to come in and we'll start talking the things. All that's going on. Hey, everybody that's in the chat. I don't know why I'm on. I can barely see y'all. Let's see if I can turn the screen up any. I don't know. I've got AC blowing on the back of the phone so that it doesn't get too hot and overheat and cut off on us, hopefully. Hey, Sassy Brenda, how you doing? And I can't read the other name, but hey, whoever you are. See, you're saying, hey, Nita. So all I'm asking for is prayers and just keep me in your mind and uplift. Anybody that's able to hit the join button, it's a 99-cent membership. Otherwise, you can subscribe for free, ring the bell, get all the little notifications and stuff. All that's free. And just watch the videos, even older ones, all the way through, and the commercials too, and that's free. If anybody is able to donate and help support, I don't want it. I'm sorry, I'm not going to cry, damn it. Anybody that's able to donate and help support at this time, it would be greatly appreciated. Anybody that would like to help, rather than give money to me and pay something direct, contact me. I don't have a problem with that. Right now, prepaid gas or prepaid food from Walmart would be great. I'm not asking for anything else. I don't care. If I'm about to be homeless, I'm not going to tell it on here. I've been beat up so much. And you know what's wild? I want to say this. I don't know what's going on with Doug and Doug's channel. I turned on yesterday and saw that people were saying that his channel had been taken down. And I've seen accusations that everybody and their brother was a part of it. You guys probably know more than I do about it. I don't watch his channels and really don't associate with those that do. I just know that someone, I, I almost laughed myself stupid when I seen somebody's video live above it about it. I watched about 4 minutes and seen them saying that they always have their friends' backs and take up for their friends. And I just got to say bullshit. Bullshit. Honey, I and I took up for you when you didn't deserve it. I took up for you and had your back when you were being accused of harassing a man and woman who had beginning and mid stages of Alzheimer's. I took up for you when people don't still to this day even know when they're talking about YouTubers showing up on the Wells property and other places and harassing them. And everybody thinks, about Molly and JLR and everything, but do they know about you? Do they know about you pulling up in the driveway? And what happened then? I know it was an accident. You meant to go to Jody Sue's. It was an accident, just like it was an accident that you called the old folks. It was an accident. And maybe it was. I took you at your word as your friend. No matter that it was repeated things, no matter what other people were saying, I didn't listen to it. They weren't able to talk to me about you. You know what's funny? It's like once, damn, my battery's gonna die. Okay, that's it. But anyway, karma just has a way of working out, I reckon. Let me see if I can hook this. I don't know what it's gonna do when I turn it sideways, y'all. Bear with me. It's not gonna, it won't do it that way. Shit. Okay. Hopefully I can do this and y'all can still see. I just, right now, please, if you guys can, pray that my knee heals and that I don't have to have the surgery and that I can get into this orthopedist. It's the only one in my area. They're not taking, this is what people see. People don't understand this. You don't have Medicaid, you don't have Health Plus, you don't have this, you don't have that. It doesn't matter. It's Carolina Orthopedics. Y'all give me one sec. I got to see what road I'm supposed to turn on here. And who wrote that? Sassy, who wrote that under you? I can't read their name. I wonder who. I don't know who you are. I wonder who. But my God, I'm so sorry. Is there anything we can do? I don't. I'm so sorry. It has to be horrible. Y'all, can I please see the praying hands in the chat for I wonder who right now? She said she was told yesterday her heart's failing. Uh, I'm almost here. I wanted to talk about Summer's case too a little bit. I just wanted to make something clear, y'all. God don't like ugly. And I may be in pain and suffering. But I'll say this. Those that attacked me and lied on me and put me in a position to where I had to break confidence and break my promise to folks to be able to explain certain things. Like, listen, let's say me and Sally Mae were really good friends and we talk to each other all the time. And she tells me everything going on with her and I tell her everything going on with me. Okay? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking for an address. I'm supposed to be picking somebody up and I can't find it. I'm ready. Thank you, family, for being a member. I'm sorry, y'all. I was put in a position. This is all I can say about it. It was like someone that was supposed to be one of my best friends. I'm talking to them and I'm telling them everything that's going on. I got an address. And I'm gonna run out of gas to be lost. Sorry, y'all. I'm a big baby right now. I apologize. That's why I didn't want to do it live, but I tried to do an upload video. My phone wasn't working. Whoopsaw. Bottom line is, I thought this person was my friend. So, I'm sharing certain things with them, but without revealing names. And I'm assuming that they wanted me to reveal names, which I didn't do. Y'all, this won't cut off. If y'all can hear me with this, because it's not taking me where I be, even though I'm where I'm supposed to be, I don't understand. What I'm trying to explain is, look, so I'm talking to somebody. I wouldn't tell her the names, but information and asking advice on how to deal with it. And, okay, and they knew that I had given my word to someone and I wouldn't break my word. So, I may have to make this bigger. I don't see where it says I'm supposed to be. Y'all bear with me for a second. Anyway, so the next thing was Summer's account. Worry about home. Okay. Tell me what's the quickest way to get to your bosses. Alrighty. So, anyway, long story short, they knew I wouldn't reveal my sources. They knew I wouldn't break my word. They tried to make accusations, use something that they knew exactly what was, and twist it into sounds. Now, God don't like ugly. So I knew that if I held my word, that in time, true colors would show. Which, in my opinion, they have. Just this strip of road, like before I hit right in here, it wasn't going in and out like that. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all can see size, the smallest size slushy of any flavor at all 7-Elevens and Speedways are free until midnight tonight. Yeah, I had a Speedway card. I actually got 2 for free. And driving and drinks. The girl was like, honey, I'd tell you to get 4 if we could. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Summer and her parents. I don't know if you guys have seen all of JLR's videos or not. He's made a lot of accusations. He even has encouraged Dawn to be factual right now. So, fact number 1. Dawn was working in Arkansas. He apparently had permission from his probation officer to work in Arkansas. He was unable to find work after losing his job at Tucker Drywall. Allegedly, Don didn't go to work and lost his job. There's also been police contact, and when you're on probation, I don't know about Tennessee's laws, in North Carolina, probation and parole does not allow you any contact with police. Any contact. Unfortunately, if you're sitting at home and somebody makes a false call to your house, you got to explain that to your and it could cost you time. He also was behind on payments that he owes to the jail and everything else. This probation payments is what I would understand. They break it down into different categories. But the PO called him back to Tennessee. Now, whether he pops a random on him or he's just going to tell him he can't leave Hawkins County, he can't leave the state of Tennessee, we don't know at this point. Look. Damn. I can go this way, can't you, and cut over? Sorry, I missed a turn, y'all. I didn't want to bother you while you doing. Oh, you straight? They know I'm driving. I'd have it in my thing, but it's overheating and I can't have the charging cord in. It won't sit up. Anyways, also, um, basically he violated the terms of his probation. Now, JLR's claim in several videos, because I went back through and watched and rewatched, his claim is that Dawn is unofficially the number one suspect in her disappearance. Also, just to let y'all know, that upload about the hiking for, I think it's hiking for David or hiking for Greg, I went back in and I did, in the top of the description box, post the link to that video for anybody that wanted to go back and watch it. Hopefully we can keep Wi-Fi for a minute while I'm sitting still, you guys. Any thoughts or comments would be greatly appreciated. If you don't want to put it here and you want confidence kept, even to my detriment, I keep my word and my promise to keep somebody's confidence. Even for individuals that have later came out and tried to drag me, still have never told their private personal business, and I won't do so. Two wrongs do not make a right. And my word is my bond. Um, there's been a lot of talk about Summer's case and things happening. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get comfortable. Bad. I'm sorry. And I know somebody gonna talk shit, but I'm in pain. I'm not asking for nothing from nobody but prayers. And somebody asked me how much was I charging for prayers. And yes, I deleted that comment. People are so cruel. You have no idea what is really going on in somebody's life. And I'm not trying to bring it to YouTube. I've tried so hard to keep this off of here. The same person that said, I'm glad it's your family and not mine when my son died, wanted to know how much I charge for prayers. It's sad when you can say that behind the sky is kinder than a lot. And I wasn't even asking for prayer from me that time. I was asking for prayers for Miss Tracy. Please don't forget her, you guys. Miss Tracy and Mr. Luke, because I understand from my last communication with her, she's not doing too well. She was having some problems with some migraine headaches and other things. And Mr. Luke had just got out of the hospital again. I believe his fourth surgery in less than 3 months. And it's all to do with his spine. So if we could please pray for them. Look, guys, I'm just going to say this. I don't want to talk about it a lot because I'll get really emotional. My mom had a hereditary blood disorder, and we talked about it in the past. Long story short, some of the problems that I'm having with my knee, they feel like could be attributed to that, and they're wanting to do a bone marrow biopsy, and I'm scared to death. And no, before some smartass says so, I put my last $4.87 in my gas tank to come and earn this money to give a ride and to try to Doordash and walk. Period. Now, back to Summer's case.
change real quick. Before
I got you.
before I kill it. Right there. I forgot it.
Where are we going? You know which way?
Up by.
I got
Go
you.
left. Yeah. Let me go.
I got you.
Right about it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
No. Language.
Go what?
I got you. YouTube would get me for the language. Even though I like to curse. Like a sailor.
Can we not defeat
Oh, I'm with him right now. Anyway. Oh, Simon. But is that way what's going on with my leg? And that I look like Hopalong Cassidy, but I'm still trying to trudge along like a soldier and work my ass off, even though I ain't supposed to be on it. You know, it took me 2 hours to get up this morning.
Oh my God.
I didn't even, yesterday I fell asleep wrong is what I thought. Today I couldn't straighten my knee out. They went up this road, right, or the next thing. I couldn't even straighten the knee out. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
My poor little man was trying to rub my knee.
It won't work for you.
Talking about knee I had, but he went and got me the icy hot. That's hard. I know. Because I was the only one up that he wanted me to make him a bologna sandwich.
Sally wanted was a blood.
I got the computer chair and used it like a wheelchair. And got him a sandwich made. Anyway, sorry y'all. I didn't mean to. Did I go here? Oh. Hey baby.
What's the name?
Oh, Kyoto. Yeah. I told you, unfortunately I know everybody. Oh, I got you. Oh. I swear it's that truck and I had to wait to go through the intersection behind us somehow. So anyway, y'all, sorry. I'm trying to drive, hold the phone, take a goodie powder, take directions. I might be doing all right. At least we kept it between the ditches. I got you. Take your time and then finish this conversation up. So while we're stopped, back to what I was saying. Trying to find a way to prop this up and take his goodie powder at the same time. It ain't working with me. I got an extra one if you need it. Y'all bear with me 1 second till I get this goodie powder tore up. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Um, but hey, at least one thing about being somebody's personal driver, I know every time that I take him somewhere and get paid, I'm making $10 to $20. That'll be enough to buy food and everything. Miss Kim, yeah, I'm out of ibuprofen, honey. Hopefully, once I drop Simon off, I just picked him up from work. It's my cousin's husband. Um, and go to Dollar General and get a bottle for like $2.85 of the ibuprofen. Honey, we cheap around here. They used to have them in our Dollar Tree, but they don't now. That's right, Capricorn. Happy 4th. So, anyway, let me ask y'all a question. If every time an individual, and I'm probably not talking about myself, if every time an individual is associated with, let's say, a YouTuber is associated on a friendship or whatever basis with another YouTuber, there becomes a pattern in that this one YouTuber hops from friend to friend and channel to channel. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. Our battery's dying in the phone. So I'm just having technical complications all over. Just a quick thought, because it's something that bothers me. You know, if you thought somebody was really your friend and you really loved him with all your heart and soul and would have done anything in the world for them, and you feel like they used you and threw you away like garbage when you couldn't do nothing more for them. And the last step that they took was to make sure to use you up and push them up at the same time while putting you down. How would you feel that everything you've seen them involved with since then, the same thing happens? Should I feel grateful that I was early warned and seen and able to, move on? Or should I still feel sad because I miss and love my friend? And like, I can't, certain stuff, you can't talk to your family about. Look, I'm scared to death y'all to have a bone marrow biopsy. Cause that's what they wanted to do on Mama. But she wasn't strong enough. Because this condition, they says, presents itself like lymphoma. That's why doesn't feel like my muscles that hurt, it feels like it's the bone. I don't know how to explain it to nobody that ain't been there. But anyways, I really don't, I wanted to go back to the hiking. I think it's hiking for David. I saw after I put out the video about it that a lot of y'all wanted to know how to go about getting it and watching the entire video. And I was like, well, I'm sitting here commenting, giving my commentary and what it made me think. But yet I'm not giving them the opportunity to go see it and think for themselves and talk to me about it. So as soon as I got home and could, I went and copied the link and posted it in the top of the description box of the video I made. And to answer a couple viewer questions on that video and the one or two around it. One, I'm sorry that I forgot to post the link for that. I went back and did it and owned it with my apologies. I wasn't thinking that y'all may not have already seen it. Because most of the time, y'all done seen the stuff before I do. Two, I noticed that I've seen like Michelle Walks and Nana's Angels and several other YouTube channels talk about it since then. And yeah, the church being involved and whatnot has been a theory, before. A Good Samaritan has been a theory before, but not laid out the way he laid it out, if that makes any sense. The way that this dude laid it out was different. He laid it out in a factual way. He said he followed the facts and gave reasons. He even sat there and said, you know, your Rogerville Police Department, your rescue squad, your Hawkins County Sheriff's Department, all those fellas and women go to church around there. They're with their neighbor, and they're all neighbors, and they're all family, and they hundreds of years, of time going back. You know what I mean? I was reading Pink Butterfly's comment. I'm just scared, Pink Butterfly. I can't afford to be out of work. I can't afford to do it right now. I know I look crazy coming to bring people food, being over and hobbling. Anyway, so on the hiking with David, he also went over not just the church and everything. He gave reasons, and it's true. You know, even if y'all remember back, Medicaid doesn't help here at Big Butterfly. They're not accepting any new Medicare patients or Medicaid patients at the one orthopedist. I'd have to go out of the county. Welcome to my world. I would gladly put the name out there if you guys would like to call and ask. They won't be accepting any new Medicaid clients until October 1st.
I know you know Randy's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
Randy Moore. Oh, yeah, we can go back. That way we go to distance.
Okay. Yeah, we still got you, boss man. Okay.
I had a detour. I kept
Understood.
got on my site. If I paid $12 for it, I got money back. He left his
Oh, I
wallet in.
see.
So I paid for that bill.
Yeah, anything you loan, yeah,
For
nowadays,
860.
especially. That's crazy.
Yeah, okay, you own it. I said, oh, hell no.
Gas prices went down a little bit at least.
I'd had to get me some bush. I'd have got a 12 pack or something for $12. Not no damn 6 pack.
But, so, sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get out this driveway and up. Oh, this hurt a lot. To the right.
We both inhale that because my back is hurting me today.
Oh, I wish it was my back instead of this knee. It's kind of got me worried. But, anyways, what I'm saying is, he laid out specific reasons. Even he didn't name a person. You have to tell me where I turn. He didn't name a person, but he talked about a representative from the church that showed up and was just too giddy, too happy, and how people's emotions that were tied to this case, especially early on, didn't fit where they should have been. They weren't to the right. They weren't worried. They weren't upset. They weren't scared. They were, oh my, well, like the person he talked about, she was happy, talking about basically it's going to be a party and, that kind of thing. The person in the comments when I was talking about it criticized me for this and said I didn't tell his story about it the way he did. I told it my way. Right? No. I told it my way because that's what I was doing. I can't see what that said. That's what I was doing. Was I had watched his video. I couldn't get it out of my mind. I couldn't get it out of my head. So I came to my channel and I uploaded a video with the point of this. Okay. I came to my channel with the points that I felt that were poignant, that were stuck in my brain, that I couldn't sleep without thinking of, that I wanted to discuss with you guys and you watch it and see if y'all felt that same way. Oh. And I think some people miss that fact, misunderstood, or just didn't want to understand. And then another thing was said to me too about the Doordash job. To go find a job, you don't got to pay to work. Let me ask y'all a question. You got to get there, right? So you're going to have gas or a ride that costs money, no matter where you work at. Some places you got to have a uniform or special shoes or whatever. So you're going to pay to work. I honestly, you got to get your ID, you got to have your birth certificate, you got to have all that stuff. If you don't, you got to pay for it. So please tell me where you can work that I don't need gas money, I don't need a ride, and I don't have to have a uniform or anything for to that person. Now, back to summer and what we was talking about. If I need to do anything, go straight, just tell me. So, Don's been ordered back to Tennessee by his probation officer. Strictly by his probation officer. No other department has come out and said so. But now, is it possible that Ronnie Lawson said, hey, I need you to call him back. He's done this, this, and this that would violate him. So, my thing is, I'm thinking, could Bonnie Lawson or Leslie Earhart, somebody, in other words, Hawkins County Sheriff's Department or TBI, have contacted his probation officer and said, you have the authority to make him come back. He's violated, and you have the authority to make that happen. We want you to call him back. Yes, abso-freaking-lutely. FBI, TBI, county sheriff. Now, that doesn't mean the PO has to do it and has to cooperate, but the chances of him saying no are slim to none, because that's who he works with and works for.
I forgot that was your problem.
Yeah, my text is going off and I can't. Can you grab that lid? I don't have enough hands. Thank you, sir. It popped off. I didn't mean for it to. Trying to see what was wrote, but I cannot read that comment. Anyway, like I said, JLR says that he has proof that Don Wells is the number one suspect in Summer's disappearance. And that if Don and them doubt him, to sue him. I saw that in his video. What do you guys think? There is still a time. There's a lot of things that have been said that have been switched up. There's still a time frame unaccounted for from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. on the 15th. That's still yet to be accounted for. And that's got to be answered. Then sorry y'all, I'm trying to find a comfortable position where we're stopped. Also, as far as Fred and everything Fred's saying from jail, to me personally, it makes me wonder. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Who? I'm sorry. I just moved on. Yeah, I think Fred's outlook. He needs bond money. He needs money on his books. What better way to do it? And to blame a dead man. I don't. I wasn't saying. A lot of people took me one way when I was saying that about. I think that he made those calls and videos to Ziggy knowing it was going to be put out there, you know, and knowing what the consequences were. But if he was being attacked or had people against him that were in general population, what better way to be saved than to be put into solitary confinement? I mean, how else, you know? Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. Somebody keeps texting my phone and it's Tamu. There's a lot of times and things that have been given in the story that just don't add up. And every time I try to break them down, people come at me. You know, funny thing is, the times that I've really got come at is when, and every time I say something about it, you'll see the comments. My phone gets at my, stuff gets hacked. My Wi-Fi box got fried. All kind of shit. Every time. And I go, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm dying of thirst. The straw is not working. It's 97 degrees out with a humidity that's over 42% last time. It's wet in the air. I mean, wet. It's been miserable for about 3-4 days here now. I agree, Sassy. I agree. I think the whole hill knows. I really do. I'm getting to the point to where I think half of Beach Creek and all of Ben Hill knows what happened to Summer. And none of them's telling. Because she was an outsider, because it benefited them, because they don't want to be implicated in a crime, whatever it may be. But she's a little girl. And y'all were adults, every one of you, even her parents. Y'all had the opportunity to make whatever choices y'all wanted to make. Y'all chose the choices you made. Y'all did what you did. That little girl was a child. She didn't have options. She didn't have choices. And that's what pisses me off. And all these little games, and I include Dawn, and Fred, and Jody Sue, and Andy Bernard, in my opinion, allegedly, every one of y'all have been throwing wrenches in the game. Distraction and deflection. That's been your name since day one. To stop us from looking straight ahead at what's the simplest answer, the Occam's razor, the most likely occurrence. What are y'all afraid of? What really happened to that little girl that y'all were afraid of us finding out? What do you guys know? And we can't trust Ronnie either. You know why? Remember Don told us that there was a bunch of meth dealers up there and users running up there to buy. There was traffic all day and all night to that one person. Remember he told us that, right? Said the first thing he did was go to the meth dealer's door on that hill. And the first place he went was Fred's house. Ronnie said there ain't no problems there no bigger than anywhere else, and da-da-da-da. There might be somebody there I've heard a little something about, but it ain't nothing big, right? And then we got Fred's bust. That makes it seem like Don told us the truth. I mean, call me crazy, you guys, Straight to Fred and that. That's my point. Straight. Did not pass go, did not collect $200, straight to Fred. That's my point. I find that suspect. I find the whole shit and caboodle suspect. I find the way it's been handled suspect. Honey, I won't fall asleep. Miss Linda behind the wheel. It hurts too bad. I'm sleeping, sitting up on the couch. Got it sideways on my right hip because I can't put no weight on the left. With my leg propped up on two pillows off the floor. I can't lay on my left side. I can't lay on my back. I can't lay on my right side. I'm trying to sit in a recliner. I'm just in a lot of pain, y'all. And my eyes look droopy. I don't know why. Because of the angle of the camera. Because I'm trying real hard not to break down. That's not why I did this. Before I will come on YouTube and ask for $1 again, I'll sell my dirty drawers. You feel me? I've been drugged through the mud so bad. It's just scary when you're hurt this bad and they're talking about certain stuff that just took a loved one from you and using the word hereditary. I'm not going to go back into it. I'm going back to what I'm saying. Sorry. I'm sorry that Doug's channel got took down. I'm sorry for whatever he's been going through. I don't know much about it. I honestly don't. I generally don't watch him. And I've heard he's really going through a lot of turmoil behind it and stuff. So I hope and pray for him. I know how it feels. I know how it feels to have people come at you and don't know what they're talking about. Uh, I just won't, honestly, I feel like while Fred was in custody, he was questioned, and I think he might have told more than he's telling us. Probably way different than he's telling us, you know? And I think whatever he said, oh, and that, I don't know. But what I was going to say is what I'm hoping is that what it seems like is true, which is that maybe they're at a point to us to see some movement, you know, in Summer's case. They know that we're not going away and that we're not going to stop pushing and we're not going to start picking and prodding. So if they want us messy YouTubers out of the way, the only way they're going to do it is to give justice for Summer. And when I say justice for Summer, that means finding her no matter what way it is. And that means finding out what happened to her and holding those accountable that did something. Guys, my phone's gonna die. If anybody can help, please do. I'll try to do a later live. Peace, love, and light. See y'all later tonight.